And we're back.
Since people get seasick, can one get spacesick? Desperately, I want to look on my phone to check for any symptoms you can get in space, but I'm once more reminded of my situation. I am kidnapped, and I'm in space. There's no search engine to consult. There's no one here to hear me scream. My phone is turned off to conserve battery life. It's useless to me now anyway. It's been 10 days since I've been kidnapped, eating the same thing every day. I feel weak and tired. It's hard coming up with a plan to kill someone when you feel like the world is spinning. But it isn't really. It's not really spinning. Do you feel like it is?
You know, that's funny because chances are her phone is still telling time. Or maybe it's not.
I don't know.
Because there's like no signal. How would it... I don't know how phones work.
The door suddenly opens.
Princess, here is food.
It is Eok, walking in with a tray of the same food that has dulled my palate.
Dude, when she starts tasting some spice, she's gonna be like...
Oh my god, dude. I can't help it. I'm unable to suppress it any longer. My stomach is churning at the thought of swallowing that thick paste again.
Just fucking eat it.
Eok watches me helplessly as I hurl out my stomach contents. Ugh.
Eok will get the mop.
I sit back against the wall, feeling clammy and nauseous.
Must see Captain!
Jesus, Eok. I'm roughly grabbed by the waist and he flings me over his body, running out of the room with me.
Eok, I hardly know you.
Barf all down his back again.
Because there better be a very good explanation as to this disturbance.
Suddenly, my feet are on the floor again, with Eok holding me up straight. I feel even more nauseous now that he ran all the way over here with me on his back.
Captain, Princess is regurgitating food!
With no sense of urgency, Jæmis walks around his desk, his footsteps echoing in the room. He's imposing and not in a very good mood as he stands inspecting me. Then again, when has he ever been in a good mood? I sure as hell haven't been since I got kidnapped.
Eok. Yes, Captain? She regurgitated. Yes? Yes, Captain. Then go clean it up. Don't let the stench fill up our ship. Eok will go get the mop.
Eok promptly leaves me alone and runs out of the room.
That didn't sound
he
like a
walked,
run,
but alright.
If that was a run, dude's got a hella long stride.
I'm left alone with the captain, just how he likes it. If only I felt a little less woozy, then maybe I could, I don't know, trick him or something.
Me feel bad.
His dark brown eyes bore themselves into me. I'm too weak to glare back at him, but I try nonetheless.
Still defiant, no matter what, are we?
He makes my blood boil. If I had the energy to talk, I'd give him a piece of my mind.
Let's bring it down to a simmer.
Jæmis walks around his desk to the wall behind it. He opens up one of the locker-looking vaults.
The artificial gravity in our ship takes some getting used to, especially for someone who's never been exposed to it before.
After rummaging through the locker, Jæmis takes something out of it. It looks like some kind of syringe. Do not let this man inject you with some random shit. Although I guess
this will give you gonorrhea, but whatever.
Oh my god. I guess you don't have much of a choice. My eyes widen. No way. What does he intend to do with that?
This should relieve you of your symptoms.
Oh hell no. I'm not getting shot with alien fluids.
Oh yes, you will be.
Who knows what kind of reaction I could have? I could be implanted with alien eggs, using my body as some kind of incubator, and have them bursting through my stomach. Kind of a good point.
Hot, gross.
He places 2 fingers on the side of his own neck.
Best to do it in the neck, so it goes straight to the heart.
Finally, I find my voice. Then why not shoot it straight into the heart?
You stupid.
Jæmis exhales what I believe to be something akin to a chuckle. Or maybe he's just scoffing and making fun of me. Or maybe he just inhaled a speck of dust and had to free up his nostrils.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, that feels like a line I would make.
It does.
Shoot this drug straight into the heart, and it will make anyone's heart stop beating. Like, good point on his part, though, because, like, even in real life, people don't shoot medicine straight into the heart, even if it's for the heart.
It's too much for the body to handle all
It's overwhelming.
Once.
You're like, the heart is still pumping it. It's gonna get there.
A chill runs over my spine, but the gears in my mind start spinning as well. I know where his heart is located. I might actually have found a way to kill him, or threaten his life at the very least. I need to get my hands on that drug.
You got to get your veins on it.
Then please, give me the medicine. I feel sick. I play up the helpless act. Jæmis walks up to me. Sometimes I forget how massive and intimidating he is.
You forget?
You forget. The syringe ready in his hand. Somehow, I have to get it. I need to distract him. Slowly, his hand reaches out to my hair and he sweeps it aside, exposing the skin on my neck. The heat from his hand prickles my skin. My heart starts racing wildly as adrenaline rushes in, pumping myself up to find the right moment to take the syringe. There's a slight hesitation in his actions. For the briefest moment, he lingers with the syringe near my skin. My chance.
How hard should I stab you?
Quickly, I knock the syringe out of his hand. It flies in the air, but I grab it, flipping it in my hand, and I point it at his heart, sinking the needle through his outfit, but stop right before it pierces his skin. I take a breath. Silence.
Do it.
My heartbeat is ringing in my ears. My stomach is sloshing around.
Yeah.
Your whole stomach. Jæmis is simply staring at me, unmoving. There's no expression on his face to indicate his emotions whatsoever.
Well,
he's impressed.
Are you going to do it
or
not?
It's like he's accepted this fate of his, as if he doesn't care if he dies.
He's testing you. He's fucking testing
Yeah,
you.
he is.
He's like, go ahead, fucking do it.
Fucking try. Threaten him or let him go. I mean, we've gone this far,
We've
right?
gone this far. Friend his ass.
We've gone this far. Unless you want your heart to stop beating, you will turn the ship around and bring me back to Earth. He's even more frightening when he says nothing at all, just staring at me with those emotionless eyes of his. Doesn't he care if he dies?
Go on. You made the threat. Now carry it out if you're able to summon enough courage.
I push the needle even deeper, knowing I've breached his skin. I will not hesitate to do so. She will hesitate to do so.
She will hesitate.
The whole point is to seduce this man.
You're not going to be able to do it.
Jæmis takes a deep breath and then he disappears right before my eyes.
He really did just pull a...
What the... He reappears behind me. He takes the needle out of my hand and then painfully pins my arms behind my back. He pushes me against the desk.
Not how I thought my first would go, but sure.
Hey, I can work with this. Before I can protest, he jabs the needle in the side of my neck.
That's the sound I would make if he did that.
Shocked, I let out a painful yelp as I feel an icy fluid flow through my veins.
I applaud your attempt, but a mere earthling like you, with your puny strength, has no way to compete against mine.
I mean, he's right.
He's right, yeah.
I can't impress him with my strength.
Still gonna fucking do it, bitch.
But I can impress him with my willingness to kill.
Yeah? This was your battle to lose from the start.
Yeah, well...
Against your ear? There would be movement in the insides.
He finally tears himself away from me, releasing my arms
Velcro.
and pulling the needle out of my neck.
I believe I mentioned I'd hang you outside the ship if you did anything suspicious.
So fucking do it then.
But, given your current condition, I'll write this off as a delusional earthling acting out due to space fever.
I take in a deep breath to steady myself and I rub the spot where the needle pricked me.
Owie.
My wrists are also hurting from his strong grip. I want to yell back at him. I'm not delusional, but there's just no way I can compete with him. Also, that's fucking stupid. That's the thing that would be keeping you alive if he was serious about killing you. Don't try to reason like, I'm not delusional.
He'll be like, no, I'm in my
totally
complete right
within
mind.
my right mind and I tried to kill you.
I'm doing this because I hate you.
He's totally right. I don't have the power to defeat him. I'm never going home. The reality of my predicament settles down and I feel this uneasiness wash over me.
Third time.
At the same time, my mind starts clearing up. The sickness in my stomach is slowly subduing. Wow. Wait, this medicine is actually working.
Feeling better now?
He asks without a care in the world, as if I didn't just try to murder him. I look at him in wonder. Yes, actually.
Maybe now that your senses have returned to you, you will learn to not make hasty decisions in the future.
Jæmis threateningly folds his arms over his chest.
Any further attempts on my life, and I will not hesitate to rip off your head.
I can't help myself but ask, why haven't you already? Why have you taken me? I mean, he doesn't want me dead because I'm a gift.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how, valuable am I really?
Yeah, really.
You know? Another silence stretches between us. The needle lies forgotten on the desk. Jæmis finally averts his eyes and settles his gaze upon the only window in the room.
Not only are you of royalty, lies, which can prove to be useful during bargaining positions, but you have demonstrated the ability to heal torn skin.
Then his dark eyes are back on me.
Such an ability will be quite useful to have. When we arrive, you will be put to use in our medical bay.
It dawned on me that I made my own grave by rescuing a stranger from the sky and patching him up. You couldn't have known. You wanted to be a good person. He thinks I'm some kind of doctor, which I'm not. I just did basic first aid. And that's why I'm here on this ship, kidnapped by aliens because I can manipulate pieces of thread.
Beware, Earthling princess.
Dude, if Kane knew that this came about me using my powers, he'd be flipping.
One more wrong step, and I will personally end your life.
Do it then. Home has never felt so far away before now. Yeah, because you're slowly getting further and further away from it. I'm losing track of the days. With no sun that rises and settles out here in space, not to mention no watch, my sense of time is slipping away. How long have I been here? It feels like weeks, but I don't even know for sure.
Again, phones have built-in internal clocks. It's probably still counting Earth days.
Eok has been taking me to the dining area more often. He seems to enjoy taking care of me, and I'd rather have at least one alien on my side.
He's a good boy. Eok, why are you here?
Taking care of Earthling. Yes?
Suddenly, the larger soldier knocks Eok down to the ground, starting a brawl. Everyone around us looks up and forms a circle.
No! You must be cleaning the living quarters. Dude, you not commander. Eok not listen.
The soldier grabs Eok off the floor, hoisting him high in the air.
After Geroed, I'm the acting commander. Everyone has to listen to what I say.
Not good. I don't know what to do. Should I try and stop them? Eok looks like he's not getting enough air.
Yeah, fuck it.
I stealthily conjure a thread from my index finger, sneaking it down onto the floor where no one is able to notice it. I latch it around the soldier's ankle and yank on it. The soldier falls backwards, dropping Eok along the way. Hastily, I dissolve my thread and try to look as innocent as possible. Ooh! Didn't even draw attention to myself. I did it all sneaky like. Embarrassed, he quickly stands up and looks around. Everyone around him starts laughing.
Who did that?
Eok picks himself up from the ground, looking a bit bewildered himself.
You did that!
He pulls back a fist and is about to slam it into Eok's face until a booming voice catches everyone's attention. I wonder who it could be.
Gee.
The only booming voice in this series so far.
Huh?
What is all this commotion about?
The captain flies in, strong and confidently. He lands next to the acting commander, staring him down.
Oh, he's got a name now. Jiliuk, what is the meaning of this?
Ahem.
Captain, Eok is abandoning his duties.
Playing innocent. What a bitch.
And which duties would that be? Because as I recall, it's his job to guard the Earthling. Is it not?
Dude, Eok's behind Jæmis like... Jiliuk looks frightened. He casts his eyes down at the floor.
Yes, Captain. Make yourself useful and check the radar on the bridge for any incoming meteor storms, you fucking stupid big bitch. Yes, Captain!
Jæmis stares down everyone around him, his arms crossed over his chest. The message is clear enough. Everyone needs to get back to their post and stop loitering about.
He noticed.
He loves approaching me when we're alone. When we're not the center of attention anymore, Jæmis suddenly takes a step closer to me.
Earthling. Do you not have anything better to do, honestly?
Fed up with all this Earthling stuff, I finally blurt out my frustrations. It's Drac. My name is Drac. No more of this Earthling nonsense. He cocks his head to the side, slightly raising his eyebrow. I can't not love that look.
Well, princess, if you were getting tired of the way we were addressing you, then perhaps you should have told us your name much sooner. For real.
When was there a time where I could say what my name is? It's not like I could, hi, yes, nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Drac. Thanks for kidnapping me.
I stare back at him, feeling embarrassment rise up to my cheeks, knowing I haven't told anyone my name since the moment I was captured. You're letting him gaslight you! But it's not like I'm in the best position to. I got kidnapped against my will. Who thinks about properly introducing themselves under such a situation? No one. That's who.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Don't let him gaslight you, girl. You fucking gatekeep, you girl boss.
You said you're a princess. Play it up. Your rebellious eyes will be the death of you one day.
I have a feeling he likes my rebellious eyes.
Yes! Flip him off! Flip him off!
As childish and ludicrous as it might seem,
Shut up, writer.
I show him my middle finger. Fuck off. Come on. That was funny.
Let me
You
be
put
a
it in
bitch.
there. You put it in there.
You put it in there.
You knew what you're doing. You knew it was funny. As expected, he makes no indication that he recognizes the sign. Human gestures are a foreign language in space.
Good, get fucked.
Get fucked.
Be careful about meddling with Yulin's affairs. You might find yourself in a situation you can't handle.
That's fair.
He's like, I don't know what that is you just
Yeah,
did,
he's just gonna skate
but
right
I'm
on
gonna
by that.
assume.
Oh no, oh no, no, no.
Oh shit,
No.
oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, be careful meddling in Yulin's affairs. Yulin? Is that what these soldiers are called? Jæmis simply tears his cold eyes away from me and turns on his heel. He slowly makes his exit by flying off, his cape fluttering behind him.
Princess!
Yes?
Eok grateful, but Princess should be careful.
Eok looks around him as the others glare at us.
Eok, run.
I look down at my bowl of mushed food. The warnings don't bode well. Honestly, dude, like, him not understanding a thing about human body language, fucking peak, perfect. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He didn't even care to ask.
Hey, he said earlier he doesn't give a shit to know what it means,
Hey.
so fucking...
Not much later, I'm back in my cell, bored out of my mind. Then something happens. The door slides open.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The music.
Please don't. I expect Eok to enter, but it's that brute from before. Jiliuk, I think? The hairs on the back of my neck stand up straight and I huddle myself in a corner.
Earthling princess.
He taps his heel onto the floor and the door shuts fast. I'm alone with him.
Uh-oh!
See? I'm terrified. You're in heaven.
I'm ready.
Stop.
Well,
Stop. You're down bad.
you made a mockery of me today, in front of the rest of the platoon.
His voice is surprisingly calm for what he's saying.
I'm the commander now. I require respect. How can I gain respect when a small fry like you makes me look stupid?
Be
How
smarter.
did you know that I was the reason you felt that?
He probably figured it out. In the blink of an eye, he's in front of me, his large posture looming over me. What are you doing?
Time to teach you. It's time!
Please don't. No! No, I hate this!
Time
I
to
hate
teach
this.
you a lesson.
There's an unsettling smile on his face that gives me a bad case of goosebumps. Please don't. Is this where the sexual assault comes in? Stop! 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 I'm scared. I've been worried about the captain all this time when I should have been worried about the rest of them. This is the end of me, isn't it? This is how it's going to happen.
Wee woo.
Stay back! I braced myself, ready to defend, but the
Ooh.
punch to my stomach was too fast for me to block. Girl, thread, fucking through the eyes, through
You know where the heart
through
is.
mouth. I cough out loud in pain as I double over, gasping for air. There's a lot of spaces right there.
Mm-hmm.
My vision starts getting blurry as the pain immobilizes me. Then a smack against my face causes me to cry out in pain, and I'm down onto the floor, my ears ringing from the impact.
Tonight is now's not the time!
I'm completely disoriented, but I try to crawl away from Jiliuk. The pain is so immense, it's hard to move even an inch.
Then he grabs your ankles.
These motherfuckers are strong, dude. I feel like my insides are about to burst out. He grabs my ankle, dragging me
I knew it.
backwards.
The ankles.
No! Let go!
I would say fight back. If there's a chance she'll utilize her thread.
Right? I shoot a thread out towards him, hooking him around his ankle and tugging on it, hoping he'll fall.
Why didn't you stab him?
Babe, you get
Okay.
shoot through
Nah,
anywhere.
the writer doesn't want you to kill him. They want you to be saved.
But I'm a strong, independent girl boss. Jiliuk, however, has both of his feet firmly planted on the ground. There's no way I can catch him off balance.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, right? He stands above me, lowering his face towards mine.
What's this? You dare to fight back? I looked at his mouth while I was saying his line. It fucking looks like a dog panting.
Suddenly, he grabs my long hair. Long. Get the fact that I cut it down. Lifting me up from the floor, I yell out from the pain and try to scratch him with my fingers, but he pays no mind to my feeble attempts. Then my feet are lifted from the ground. I'm hoisted into the air, only hanging by my hair.
Fucking ow.
My scalp feels like it's going to tear off. Yeah, seriously, what the fuck?
Earthlings are weak.
Mm.
You have to listen to me, the commander.
No! I catch the other end of the thread and hook it around my own hair.
Are you
Whoa.
gonna cut your hair?
Yes! I will not! Sick.
Okay, I'm just gonna say for a second, the cutting hair is like, girl empowerment, I'm gonna cut my hair to be strong. Which isn't a bad trope all the time, but I will say it's the first thing that came to mind.
I love
nice
it.
music, though.
The music, It's almost as if time slows down as I fall back onto the floor. My own hair cascades around me like falling feathers, gently fluttering in the air. Not expecting me to do this, Joliok stands there, temporarily stunned. Wisps of hair dance around us. I roll over onto my back and look him in the eye.
Stab him.
Then I deliver a swift kick into his own stomach as well. It doesn't pack much of a punch, but it's enough for him to stumble backwards. I use this opportunity to pick myself up and run towards the door. My hands are trembling with adrenaline. I step down onto the panel to open it, but it doesn't. Horror washes over me.
Sorry, Earthling. Doors don't open unless you have a key.
He's right behind me. This is it. I tried the best I could. I'm so sorry, Bingo. Kane. Juliet grabs the back of my head and slams me into the door. But miraculously, the door slides open before my face is pulverized. Instead, I'm pushed into someone's chest plate. With the music? Oh.
He's like, hey, I heard girls screaming. What's up?
I love this. 10 out of 10 experience. They have both the AE for Jæmis and the E for just regular James. I don't know if that's a typo or what, but with a face like that, who the fuck cares? Jæmis looks down at me. What the...
There he is, Captain! Eok, our boy! He went to go get the big help! Yes! My boy! Okay, hold on. Hey, Captain Jæmis!
Juliet says with a startled screech. He immediately lets me go.
Told you Eok saw him sneaking in here.
I've never been so happy to faceplant into the chest of my captor. I have. Not that I've had a captor before, but you know. Jæmis gives me a gentle push, forcing me to back off and let him through into the cell. He surveys the situation. He's gonna kill this man. Dude.
He's sweating.
My hair flying around in the room, the bruises on my knees from falling down. He takes it all in. Finally, he looks at Jiliuk.
Didn't I tell you to not harm our prisoner?
His icy voice makes even me tremble on the spot.
Oh, you trembling all
Babe,
right.
I've been trembling this whole time.
But, Captain,
There's a loud crack.
He snapped his neck.
He snapped his fucking neck, bitch. It happened so quickly, my brain can't even comprehend the maneuver Jæmis pulled out just now. But all of a sudden, Jiliuk falls down onto the floor like a lifeless rag doll.
Snapped his fucking neck.
I knew it. I knew he was going to kill this dude.
That's what you
My eyes are as wide as saucers. I bite back my shriek and cover my own mouth. He instantly snapped his neck.
Eok, take care of this. Filth must be disposed of.
Jæmis wipes his hands for dramatic effect.
Yes, Captain.
Eok is going to end up like his right-hand man at the end of this.
This is my boy.
Eok hurries to get Jiliuk's dead body and hoists the much larger alien across his shoulders.
Damn,
He disappears through the door.
He got a little strength in him, too.
When we're alone, Jæmis clicks his tongue in an annoyed tone.
Princess, prepare yourself. We'll be arriving soon.
He turns his back on me, standing in the oval doorway.
Your fate will be out of my hands. I won't be able to save you from your obstinate actions.
His warning leaves me with a chill I can't shake off.
And also, my dad doesn't like short-haired women.
So, I guess you'll just
mine.
be mine. Are you blaming me for being attacked by one of your subordinates? Because to me it looks like you can't control your platoon. Oh my god.
I mean...
I don't know if I want to provoke him that much.
Yeah, he seems pretty
He
pissed.
did just kill somebody.
Yeah.
I know he's not going to kill me, but still. He saved my life.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I'm not going to be too saucy with him. How is that my fault? Jiliuk was the one who entered my room and started assaulting me. Jæmis scoffs loudly as he turns around to face me once more.
It's in your eyes. Your defiance is like a burning rage reflected back to anyone who gazes upon you. Victim blaming.
And I like that. I feel like the way he says it, I feel like that's like in tiny text following up everything he says. He crosses his arms over his chest, giving me this distant look.
You would do well to behave and submit to me in bed.
Deal. You're saying I should just let myself get beaten?
It seems like your hearing does work. How peculiar. And here I was thinking all Earthlings were deaf.
Fuck you.
Rude.
I glare at him. I'll never submit.
Your tune will change soon enough once we arrive.
Eok comes running back into the room.
Captain, Eok released the body into space. It went like wee.
Very well. Clean up this mess here as well. You know the Lord likes to have his ships returned in pristine condition.
Yes, Captain.
He's happy. He's very glad that the guy who tried to beat him up earlier is dead now.
Eok is like, fuck yeah, it wasn't me. Let's see how you fare meeting him.
Oh, God. Him? He finally exits my cell with Eok right behind him. It feels like a couple of days have passed since then. The crew members have mostly left me alone. No one seems to be questioning what happened to Julia.
They know better.
They didn't like him anyway. Eok is the only one who I still interact with. Today he brought me to the captain's quarters. My presence was requested.
Captain, Eok brought the princess.
Jæmis, as usual, is behind his desk. He dismisses Eok, but doesn't even make eye contact with me. Nervously, I rub the back of my neck, finally getting used to the fact that I now have a bob. Oh, I love that. Not that slicing through my own hair was considered a good haircut. Why am I here?
We'll be descending soon and touch ground with Yule. I do not have any data available on Earthlings, so you'll be going in blind. The temperature is scorching hot there. You may experience side effects from the atmosphere.
Scorching hot for you? Or scorching hot for humans? Because
what temperature is it in Fahrenheit?
God.
Use Kelvin.
He stands up from his seat and walks to the wall lined with vaults. He opens up one of them and takes something out of it. Jæmis walks around the desk, his hand clutching a small glass bottle. He presents it to me. Inside of it is a tiny piece of root. The red color reminds me of saffron.
Chew on this root. Don't swallow it. It may alleviate or reduce some of the symptoms.
Oh, how kind.
Shut up.
He cares.
No, I don't.
Hesitantly, I take it from his hand.
Or you may combust on the spot.
Oh, you.
That's also a possibility.
It's a win-win for me.
He's messing.
Yeah, for sure. Come on. There's a smirk on his face, as if he'd be happy to see it happen to me.
Probably would, honestly,
he's
maybe.
Joking. Great. I'm going to a planet whose atmosphere may very well cause me to burst into flames.
Nice.
How do I know it's not just poison?
It's either you chew on this, or you meet your end sooner rather than later. Your choice.
I mean, he has a point.
He has a
Come
point,
on,
yeah.
You have no choice, really.
Die or die, I don't know.
It's not my choice. Nothing has been. The
No,
floor
no.
suddenly shakes and vibrates. The ship makes puffing noises as if it's releasing compressed air. I look around in confusion, but Jæmis remains as composed as ever.
We're in the
'Cause
atmosphere,
you're
stupid.
landing.
Welcome to Yule, princess.
Oh. End of chapter?
Yar.
We're on a new planet, baby!
We're on a new planet. What will happen now? Will we combust? Will we survive? Will we combust? Will we combust? I guess we'll see.